The FZ16 was just a lovely bike from Yamaha. It looked really stylish, was an extremely rider-friendly motorcycle, and the customers just loved it. Now for 2017, Yamaha has given these FZ fans something more to look forward to, the 250cc FZ25. Even a quick glance at the FZ25 will confirm that it belongs to the FZ family. It has that same muscular, hunkered down design that helped the FZ16 win so many hearts, although there is a new sense of maturity to it. It looks more butch than its younger sibling, and its sharp, low-positioned headlight with daytime running lights looks modern and well-chiseled. And yes, it does get the automatic headlight on feature. The rectangular, all-digital instrument cluster has a rather minimalistic feel to it. While it does display all the basic information you'd expect from a modern motorcycle, the layout is simple and easy to read. It does miss out on a gear position and shift indicator. The tank on the FZ25 is reminiscent of the FZ16 but with a beefier shape to it. The large tank shrouds at the front really add to its forward-biased design aesthetic. At 795 mm, the seat height is quite a comfortable one, which is good news for shorter riders. And the spacing of the foot pegs and pedals is quite comfortable. This should definitely be a bonus during longer stints in the saddle. Vibrations are well contained too, perceptible only slightly in the handlebars beyond 7000 rpm. Now when you're riding the motorcycle, the first thing you notice is how snug the seating position is. There's a slight lean into the handlebars, but it's nothing too aggressive. This should be good for the city and longer stints in the highway. And another thing that really stands out is just how responsive this throttle is. We quite liked how immediate the response is at any given RPM. A slight twist of the wrist and there is an almost immediate response from the engine. Under the sculpted fuel tank sits a 249cc single-cylinder air-cooled 4-stroke engine with a single overhead camshaft and 2 valves. It pushes out 20.9 horsepower and 20 Newton meters of peak torque. On paper, we found the power figure to be slightly low. However, the FZ25's power is delivered smoothly, predictably, and in a linear manner. The engine's character instantly reminds you of the smaller FZ16's engine characteristics. The torque delivery is quite satisfactory, ensuring good performance in the urban crawl. And engine refinement levels are up to Yamaha's mark. This engine is mated to a 5-speed gearbox that shifts crisply and precisely. The suspension setup consists of 41 mm telescopic forks up front and a monoshock at the rear. It is a slightly stiff setup, so bumps at higher speeds aren't particularly well absorbed. But on the flip side, its high speed and cornering stability benefit from this. The FZ25 gets a diamond chassis that unfortunately does not provide it with the structural agility of some of its rivals. That isn't to say that it's sluggish, but directional changes happen in a more relaxed manner. Braking is provided by a 282 mm disc in the front and a 220 mm disc at the rear, and is quite effective. Overall ride quality on the FZ25 is reasonably good. It doesn't have the sharp handling of some of the other motorcycles, but then again, Yamaha intended for it to be a more relaxed one. And its 148 kg weight just make it a very easy motorcycle to manage on the go. So in all essence, it feels like the FZ16 has matured a bit. This has got a bit more power and is still as rider friendly as before. It should be a nice bike to ride in the city and wouldn't have any complaints if you decide to take it out on the highway.